Hey guys, Max Norbury here from HowToTrade.com, and this week, everybody, I have got something relatively exciting for you all in store. Now, guys, it hit me last week. I get asked questions about TradingView all the time. Now, TradingView is absolutely awesome. Now, my humble opinion, of course, because I can't say with quantifiable evidence and data that TradingView is the best charting platform out there. But for me, it really does blow most people's minds. The amount of features, the amount of functionality that it has, it's just an amazing tool for those of you who are interested in trading the financial markets, whether it be any of the asset classes, equities, commodities, stock indices, forex market, crypto markets, you name it. It's got it all. You know, you can look at anything that's on a chart that has a set of data. You can look at it on TradingView. Anything like non-farm payroll events, earnings potentials. It has built-in stock screeners and forex screeners so that you can see all of the company's details that you're looking at. For example, if you're looking for a particular fundamental catalyst for an equity, you will be able to find that information in TradingView. But the question still stands: how do I do it? How do I do it? Okay, so I've been a TradingView user now for about 10 years. Okay, I've used the platform for an incredibly long time, right from back in the day when it had probably a quarter of the amount of functionality that it does today. And TradingView, let me tell you guys, it has come a long way. It's always been fantastic, but it has come a long way. They are partnered with some of the world's largest brokers. You can plug your broker in through API access directly into the TradingView terminal so that you can use TradingView and trade through TradingView directly. It has got some amazing features, but I'm always asked the questions, I'm always posed the questions: how do I do it? Okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? And so these are the important questions that I am going to take some time this week to answer in a YouTube video, in this YouTube video. All right, guys, so without any further ado, I'm going to get going. I've lined up the 10 smartest features, the 10 coolest features that you might have not known about previously to help you on your way and to help you on your journey with TradingView. So guys, without any further ado, I'm going to get on with the video now. So take care, and I'll see you in a second. Hello there, guys. So like I've just said, I'm going to be taking you through a little bit of a tour in the TradingView platform, and we're going to be looking at some of the some of the most important features that TradingView has to offer, but also just a couple of sort of tips and tricks for those of you out there who are just getting used to the platform. You don't really know when to start, where to start exactly. For all of TradingView's amazing functions and features, it is not actually that much of a new user-friendly platform. The tutorials are a little bit, I'd probably say clunky. And I mean, this is proven as well because, I get asked, like I said, I get asked a lot of questions a lot of the time inside our trading room from various members wishing to know more about the TradingView platform and what it can do or where things are and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through, taking you on a little bit of a tour and kind of guiding you in the right direction, some of the really cool functions and features that are available, but also if you're not sure about something, where you can go to actually confirm and find out what that particular area is and where it is, most importantly. So in front of us, we've got a standardized TradingView screen. Now, guys, as you may or may not be aware, TradingView does a variety of different packages. You can get TradingView free, you can get Pro, Pro Plus, and Premium. And they're generally the sort of four packages you can get. The one I use is Premium. I've always been a Premium user of TradingView, but I am familiar with the packages, underneath and sort of going back down to the free one. Now, the place I want to start, guys, and this is it's probably going to come across as the most apparent place to start, is actually the Help Center. Now, the Help Center on TradingView is absolutely fantastic, and it's probably, I would say, one of the most underutilized areas of the TradingView platform altogether, and especially by those of you who are new. So if you go to the right-hand side, you've got these bunch of icons down here. Okay, if you go down to here, right at the bottom in the right-hand corner, you'll see a little Help Center icon, and it's a little question mark with a circle around it. If you click this, it has everything that you could ever want to know about TradingView. Okay, you've got select your issue category here, and you've got everything regarding billing, data, the charts, PineScript, if you want to get into PineScript coding. Not saying you do, but it's there anyway. Anything you want to know about alerts, trading itself, financials, the screeners, social networking, the desktop app, mobile apps, your watch list, and your profile settings. So if I were to say, for example, I'm actually a little bit confused about something here. I just need to know something about the charts. You go into the charting area, and any of the issues or anything that has been previously recorded is inside here with a ton of information. So if I want to know how to show or hide drawings on the chart, I can literally click this. How to restore hidden drawing indicators and charts, how to set drawing visibility on different intervals, or how to show and hide all drawings on the charts. I hit the third one here, and to hide all drawings on the chart, you can use the Hide All Drawings tool button, located on the left toolbar, with an actual video of the individual going over here and showing you exactly how to do it. So now I know how to hide the drawings and everything on the chart. So if I go back out of here, I go over to here, I click this little eye, and it hides all of the analysis on the chart just like that. Okay, so it's a really, really useful function to use. It's got, like I said, it's got an absolute ton of information here. You can just search for what you need, and the likely it is it will come up. If you're absolutely desperate and you can't find what you're looking for in the help center, you can open a support ticket. I think, to be honest with everybody, I think the premium users probably do get a little bit of a head start in terms of their support ticket response rates over a free member, but ultimately the support tickets are there to help you all. Some of you may just have to wait a little bit longer than others. Now down here, this is really good as well. We have these different panels, okay? And these different panels have various bits of information in here. PineScript Q&A, PineScript manual, a lot about the coding there. What's new, so what's new in the platform. But this area I find personally really, really useful. And this is for your keyboard shortcuts. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a massive fan of shortcuts. I use shortcuts for just about everything. Now, if you click on the keyboard shortcuts here, you open up all of these areas. You go into chart, and they have literally all of the shortcuts you will ever want to get open any indicators, set alerts, go to dates, in price action, copy chart image. So they've got everything there that you'll need in terms of your shortcuts. So over time you can naturally pick some of those up, and they're going to be able to help you sort of transition from being a little bit more slower in the charts to being able to seamlessly go through the charts, exploring and setting up levels and setting up alerts literally at the press of a couple of keys, rather than having to use the mouse and go around and doing it being a little bit more slow. So the help area is really, really good, guys. Ton of information in there. And I would really urge every single one of you, so long as you are a new user, of course, but I really would urge every single one of you to go through that help center and really utilize it as much as possible, because so many of the questions that I get asked come from individuals whose answers are all sat right there in the help center. But the problem is, most of the people don't even know the help center's there. So what I'm hoping is, now that you guys do know the help center's there and you know how much information it's got, you'll be able to actually utilize this much more now and be able to go away and increase your knowledge in the TradingView platform, sort of as a whole. So next up, guys, we're going to be traveling a little bit up here, and I want to make you all aware of this icon. Okay, so this is a little bit up a ways from the question mark, and this is the calendar. Now, if I click this calendar, this is a economic calendar, which either has economic data, stock data, has earnings potentials, and other stuff going on for stocks. You can see all your equities down here. So you've got Braskem SA, Legacy Housing Company, Avino Silver and Gold, and you have all of these different areas down here. Okay, you've got all of your FOREX information here. So you can see when that's going to be taking place. You can see when it's going to be happening. If I click one of these, it explains what it is, and it gives you the bias, the analyst bias of what they believe that number is going to be. And you can really get a good sense of what's going on, keeping your sort of awareness at that level that you need to have it at as a trader. Now, in the Forex market, it's very important to understand economic news events. You don't need to have a very good understanding of economics, but it is very important that you have an awareness of the fact that that economic event is taking place. Because if you're in an intraday trade and you're taking a fresh position 15 minutes before an interest rate decision or something like that, you can very easily get shaken out of the trade idea, and it can be a loser. It can be the difference between a winning and a losing trade. So having that right there in the same terminal as your trading platform, literally at the click of a button, is super, super powerful. And something that's definitely worth taking note of. So as we go up, we've got a lot of icons just above this as well. We've got hot list, data window, news, alerts, and your watch list. The next one I want to focus on is the news. Okay, so calendar is going to tell you about the actual news events that are being reviewed by analysts, the economic data sets. You've got the earnings potentials. You've got all the div yields as well that are coming out from the calendar. And if we go up to the news is going to be providing you with a live stream of news. This is going to be coming from multiple verified news sources. Like, for example, we have Crypto Briefing, we've got Benzinga, you've got Zai Crypto down here, and you've got, a variety of different verified news sources that are completely, having a direct stream to your TradingView platform. So, and it's going to be automatically linked to anything that you're looking at. So, for example, I'm looking at Bitcoin at the moment, so therefore, TradingView is pulling all of the Bitcoin news straight to my platform. If I go onto something like, let's have a look at TRK, okay, TRK Corporation, or TRK Corporation, I'm going to have all the news which is directly relevant to TRK. Down on the right hand side, let's say I want to go over to a FOREX pair. So let's go over to let's say pound against the dollar. Let's go to have a look at cable. It's going to have all of pound against the dollar's news directly at your fingertips. So this is an amazing tool to be able to have access to. I'm not saying you have to go away and review the news, but what I am saying is, if you are interested to find out what's going on or what's moving the market or what could be moving the market, you've got that power right there at your fingertips at the click of a button right next to the chart, so it can keep it all nice and clear. It's an amazing functionality. Directly above that, you have alerts, which frankly, guys, I'm not really going to go into too much. It is what it is. You set an alert up at the side of the chart here. You click the little plus icon. You add an alert there. When the market comes up to this area, it's going to hit that alert and it will trigger a sound so that you are aware that the alert's been hit and the price action is at that level. When you place the alert in, the alert comes up into this area here. You can pause it, you can play it, or you can literally X and delete it. Okay. Above that, you've got your watch list. Okay, now the watch list, again, is something that I do want to discuss just briefly. Watch list is, again, a very underutilized area in TradingView. Okay, now watch lists are very, very important. Now, this is my watch list when I analyze the FX markets, right, in our trading room, okay? So if the guys are interested in their FX stuff, this is the watch list I use, and I come over to my FX stuff, and I've got almost all of the pairs in the FX market that I'm really interested in, and that the guys may be interested in, right? But I'm not going to be trading these. If I'm trading the FX market, I'm probably keeping my eyes peeled on maybe 3 or 4 pairs at a time. I'm not going to keep my eyes peeled on 60 pairs at a time. So what you can do here is you can save various watch lists and have different lists ready for different styles of trading. So if I'm interested in my crypto portfolio, I can look at all my cryptocurrencies that I'm holding at the moment. If I'm looking at the indice markets, I can check all the stock indice markets here. If I'm looking at the equity markets, I can use the equity markets like the individual stocks. So we've basically got the ability to have a whole variety of watch lists that we can just click onto at literally a moment's notice. So if I want to go over to review let's have a look at the stocks watch list at the moment. So if I go over to my stocks watch list at the moment, okay, we've got these stocks in here. These are the ones that I'm watching right now, okay? Scrap this one and scrap that lower one there. These are the stocks that I'm watching at the moment. Yellow and go ahead, okay? So looking at these stocks at the moment, Okay, I know that these are my primary ones. I'm not going to be focusing on typing in symbols and going through loads and loads of equities to try and find that particular asset that I'm looking for. I'm just going to click on my watch list. It's going to be right there at the click of a button. Again, really streamlining that process and creating ease of use for the user, i.e. yourselves. Okay, so that's a really, really important thing up there. And so next up, guys, we're traveling around the screen here anti-clockwise. We've got take snapshots. I imagine most of you will be aware of this one, but this is a really good feature as well. You want to share a snapshot, you want to copy a link or anything, it's all there. You can even tweet the chart image as well, so it will come out exactly as you see it on your screen right now. That's really good. It's something I have to do quite a lot of the time when I'm explaining different areas in price action, or I want to explain a different, a potential trade bias with my guys in the trading room. We've got this area here, which is the layout function. Now, this is only going to be really, this isn't really for the free users, but if you're like a Pro Plus or Premium user, you guys are going to have access to 6 to 8 charts on a screen at once. Now, the layouts are really, really important. So if I just minimize this, so we have all these layouts. I'm using a 5 chart layout at the moment, but if I go into here, I've got a whole different array of styles that I can have my charts laid out as. Okay, so I can have them side by side or on top of each other. I can have 8 charts at once, having all of my charts like this. I can have the 5 chart layout, which is the one that I originally had like that, or I can even have just 2 if I want. So at the moment, guys, looking at this, we've got a really good access to all these variety of different chart layouts. You can have these simplified, or you can have more charts on your screen at once to get that multiple time frame confirmation that a lot of us are looking for quite a lot of the time. So as we go around then, we've got replay, which is a back testing feature. I'm not really going to go far into that at the moment. It is a really cool feature for TradingView, but at the end of the day, guys, it's probably a little bit past the cool, the tips and tricks that I'm going to be telling you here. Replay and back testing is an entirely self-sufficient subject on its own. Probably worth its own YouTube video, so I'm not going to include that one at the moment. Templates, though, is something I'm going to be making you guys aware of. Setting up different templates. If I want a clean chart, I click clean chart. Simple as that. If I want to see it with my EMAs on, my certain setup of EMAs, then I can do that one. If I want to have a look at sort of day trading stocks, I can set up my VWAP in my 200 EMA. If I want to look at using my WDS system, then I can have that one instead. Setting up templates is an amazing function, because otherwise, if you're running 3 or 4 different strategies at once, I'm not saying you will be at that level yet, but I mean, if you want to look at clean charts, you're going to have to delete the indicator, go back to the indicators terminal, sift through the indicators, load up the indicator, and then you're going to be using it to a trade. If you want to get rid of the indicator again, then you just you got to get rid of it again. So it's a really, really nice function using that templates to have all of your templates here. Possibly for those of you who are a little bit more further ahead in the process, but equally so, guys, it's a very important function, function and feature there of TradingView. So as we go around to the left-hand side now, these are all your analytical layouts. You got your different sort of trend-based tools, your different technical analysis tools. You've got a whole group of Fibonacci tools there. You've got your drawing tools as well. This is really important as well. Now, this is like really going to basics. But the short position and long position sort of terminal there, really nice little feature. Clearly visible target profit, clearly visible stop loss, and you will know exactly where you are in your trade idea, rather than just having a trade executed and not really understanding where it's going, or where it currently is, or how close to your stop loss you are and stuff. Because the thing is, when you're brand new at trading, a lot of this stuff can be really overwhelming, and not having clear visibility and guidelines as to where you are in the markets can be a real big problem for new guys. And this is something really nice to help everybody along their way, and being able to keep track of things nice and clear. So yeah, that's a good bit there. You've got your measuring tool as well here, guys. Measure out the distance of the move so far. You can measure out, pips in the market. If you're looking at a potential move, say you want to take a trade idea from here up to there, for example, but you're not sure if it's going to be worth your time or not, you can just have a little look, get your measuring tool out, think to yourself, actually, do you know what? That's a 5% gain in the stock. So yeah, I'm going to take that. That's a nice trade idea. So all of these down here, this is a good one as well. Magnet mode. Okay, it snaps drawings placed near price bars to the closest open, high, low close value. Okay, now this is notorious. Notoriously, I would say actually no, it's not notorious. I would say it's a massive pain in the ass. Okay, so when you're new in the markets and you're trying to draw in your trend lines and stuff, and you want to get them nice and sort of clean against these levels here, it can be a real nightmare sometimes trying to pin it to the top of a move, and you're not quite sure where the top of the move's coming from. If I have that highlighted, when I go to click my trend line, the cursor will automatically go to the open, high, low close value, which will be the very high or the very low in the market. So I can literally click on it there, and I can click on it there, and it will have a perfect lineup to the high and the lows of the candles. So very, very important there as well when you're trying to be as sort of, let's say, as accurate as possible, And then as we scroll down, nothing more on that side really there, guys, in terms of the top features and functions. As we scroll down here to the bottom, okay, we've got this area here, okay, this little icon, it says go to, okay. Now, I know I'm in the way a little bit, so let me move out of the way. Okay, so there we have it, a little go-to icon, which is just at the end of all of the numbers. Okay, so you have 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, 3 months, 6 month, year to date, and so on. And at the end of it, we have the go-to. If I click go-to in the chart, I can choose any date I want in the past. So let's say I want to look at the price action on the 20th of October on the Wednesday, and I want to look at the market at, let's say, 3 o'clock, which is a bit after open. Go to, and there we have it. The market, the terminal will take me straight to that bit of price action at that particular time point, which again is a hugely beneficial thing to do, because if you're journaling and you're looking back at your trades, you're not having to sift through months and months and months and months of candlesticks to try and find where you were. You can just look at the trade's date, click on the go to the exact trade idea, and it'll take you there immediately, no questions asked. Makes the journaling process a lot easier. Now, next up, guys, is on the note of journaling, which is a great segue, is the text notes area down here. Okay, now this area in text notes is hugely underutilized. Okay, hugely underutilized. I don't know anybody really who says that they use text notes, especially in our trading room, and I really like this feature. Okay, if I'm journaling, okay, a lot of people do it by hand. They've got the old journals, or they go away and they use a separate app or something for it. And everything is all over the place. So you have to have a login for this, you have to have a login for that, and you're taking trades and you're journaling over here. Whereas you can keep this all inside one platform. So if I go down to the text notes and I'm looking at Yalla at the moment, I'm going to click new. My new untitled note is going to be possible long entry in Yalla stock. I'm going to come down here underneath, and I'm going to write price action has broken and closed above the equib zone, shows slight signs of slowdown, but wait for breakaway. If I can spell it, breakaway from previous highs for long trigger. Amazing. So now I can literally look at my notes. I'll be like, yeah, I remember that. That was that was the day before yesterday. So I'll literally go back to the chart, have a look if it's broken and closed above the previous highs yet. If it has and it shows good signs of a breakaway, bang, I've got myself another trade idea right there that I could have possibly forgotten had I not had access to my notes. And you can write loads of those, guys. Absolutely loads. There's not really a limit there in terms of them. And if you stay on top of it and you utilize it properly, then you're not going to have a massive list of it, because you'll be deleting the ones that have already happened. You can also use the text notes for trades that have already happened. So, you know, you can utilize it however you like. But that's a really, really good one. Very, very important feature there, and definitely something that I would say is underutilized, and definitely something that should be utilized. So, guys, as we sort of come to the end of here, two more things. Really, you've got the stock screener, three more things: the stock screener, the forex screener, and the crypto screener. These screeners are absolutely superb. Now, they are not on the same scale as a platform that you could pay for. Now, when I trade my equity markets personally, I actually pay for a lot of information that I use in my stock screening process. But for you guys, if you're at the beginning, or even for intermediate traders at the sort of mid stage of their journeys, this is a superb tool to have access to. You can control what you search for. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got volatility striker loaded up, which are the exact things that I look for myself. I'm always looking for low float, low cap stocks with relative volume above 2.0. Okay, so I've got my preset already set up here. And today I'm looking at all of these stocks. And these stocks are the ones that I'm going to personally be looking for this afternoon for my potential trade ideas. Okay, so like this one here, for example, we have a 31.24% gap up. We've got a 10.2% change in pre-market value. EVGOing. Let's have a look at that. One click on here, and I can see that EVGO has steadily been increasing. We've had a really nice gain over the last couple of days as well, of about 80%. This one's looking superb, so that's automatically going to be in my watch list. And all I needed to do is just click on the stock screener, load up my preset, which I've done, which I have set up previously, and away you go. And that has a Forex one and a cryptocurrency one as well, for those of you out there that really enjoy your Forex and your crypto stuff. So guys, that's basically it in terms of my top features and functions of TradingView. Now, don't be fooled. There are a ton of other stuff out there in TradingView. Frankly, I could probably do a YouTube video that would last for about 4 or 5 hours going through everything. But these are some of the things that I personally absolutely love in TradingView, and they come in real handy, especially for those of you who are getting underway and for those of you at the beginning of your journeys. All right, guys, so I think that's pretty much going to be it for now. I'm just going to hop back on the camera and have a quick chat with you, and then we will get going. So, guys, I'll see you in a moment. Hey there, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed that video on TradingView, on the TradingView platform. Like I said, in my humble opinion, the TradingView platform really is one of the world's best charting platforms that is at least open access to all traders. Now, there are going to be better platforms out there, but you've got to remember, guys, a lot of those platforms moving up the chain from TradingView are going to have a lot more monthly subscription costs. You're going to have to pay for data sets, for all the different equities and stuff that you actually are interested in trading. And to be honest, most of you guys won't even know what that is at the moment. TradingView is one platform rules all. It has the charts, it's got the data and analytics side of things. The charting functions on there are incredible, and it even comes with its own PineScript editor, so that you guys can also focus on maybe learning how to code your own indicators over time, if that's something that you may be interested in. It's fantastic. And guys, I hope today's video has at least given you all something that you can walk away with. Even if it's something small, there is something in it for everybody in that video, and I truly believe the stuff that I covered is probably some of the most underutilized functionality that the platform offers. So please take some notes, go away, have a play around, and figure out if there is indeed something that you haven't yet seen that you can now start using in your trading. So guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Please like the video, subscribe to that channel, give us a helping hand. We are almost at the sort of sub count that we really want to be at before we can start really taking it to the next level. The channel's done amazingly well in a relatively short space of time already, so more subs would be really, really appreciated. Don't forget to hit the bell icon as well, so then you'll be notified at any next videos that are coming out, and that you won't miss anything to come. So guys, take care, good luck, have a fantastic rest of the day, and guys, trade safe. I'll see you later.